In Ayurveda, we have our doshas, which the doshas, as you know, make up everything of who we are. They're how we look, how we act, how we express ourselves, how we think, how our body functions. And so we are all of them, but we are dominant in usually one or two. And I'm going to be going over how each of the doshas shows up in friendships and relationships. If you are Vata dominant, you are spontaneous, artistic, intuitive, carefree, whimsical. You're down for anything. You are not a planner. You just go where the wind blows you. You like large social events. You're like a butterfly. You just kind of float around wherever, like you're on a cloud, which is really cool. But Vatas often forget to take care of their basic needs, like eating right, getting enough sleep, and just really like taking care of themselves. They might have anxiety or have trouble sleeping, so those are just some of those imbalances for Vata. So if you are that Vata friend or Vata partner, I feel like a really great date or friendship hang would be to take a spontaneous trip somewhere or just go to a concert out of the blue. Like I said, they're just down for whatever. They're down for a good time. If you are Pitta dominant, you are a type A personality. You love to organize. You love to plan. You take action on things. You're very active. You like to move and you like to feel accomplished. So the Pittas love to cross things off their to-do list, and they love anything competitive, like playing a sport or a board game. They get really into it. They want to be the best because they're perfectionists. And oftentimes they can be a little hard on themselves as well. So if you are that Pitta type of friend or lover, you like to do anything active, anything outside, any kind of sport. Like I said, anything that is competitive. But you also like to do acts of service. You like to feel needed and fulfilled just because you like to do those things for yourself. So you like to feel useful to others. They are very goal-oriented and intentional with everything they do. For my Kaphas, if you are my Kapha friend or lover, you are very nurturing, down-to-earth, compassionate. You provide stability, and you're very calm, patient, thoughtful. You do go with the flow, but it's more of like a watery, chillness as opposed to an airy, go where the wind blows you. But Kaphas give a lot, and they're very thoughtful and they're very patient. But sometimes Kaphas can overgive, and they have a hard time receiving that energy back. So it is really important for Kapha to find that balance. If you are a Kapha friend, you don't really love social outings. You'll go out sometimes, but when you do go out, it is you're staying. Kaphas have really strong endurance and stamina, so when they do put their mind to something, they can go the longest time out of all the doshas. An ideal Kapha date night or hangout would be wining and dining at a nice restaurant, or even ordering food in and having a movie night. Anything that's really chill, reading a book together, cuddling, napping, having a picnic, or taking a walk. So anything that's just easy breezy, just down to earth type of people. Kaphas can also get overly attached sometimes just because that's their nature. So they can really get attached to certain things and people and ways of being. So it is important for them to have strong boundaries. So let me know which dosha or doshas resonate with you the most. Ayurveda just really teaches us how to understand ourselves better, and when we understand ourselves better, we can understand everyone around us better, and we're able to accept people how they are, not to take things so personally, and it just allows us to know our authentic nature.